welcome to the Big Easy. Today in New Orleans, Louisiana, Caesars Superdome, home of the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Marshall's offense takes the field. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just...
Ball's out! And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
He leaves it with his back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Let's take just a moment to talk about New Mexico State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D-lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college.
Back storm for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. New Mexico State lines up quickly. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll do it himself. There he goes. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. What a play by this defense. return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. He's in open space downfield. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's Morris. The ball's loose. And the defense got it.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's King. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
And into the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second. And the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Makes a move. Touchdown, Aggies! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on this. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Aggie! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
28, Marshall, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it.
It's a running room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
My goodness, how much more time do you want? He had all night. We're playing a night game. He had all night into the morning, protected back there to make a decision. Couldn't make a decision. Surely
turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Well, they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. That's it for the period. Break coming, and New Mexico State has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. The Herd had a little time to dial up the right call here on third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Stanley. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Green. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run it from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of down. Breaks into the open. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Godfrey. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
He's got it. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Gives it to the back on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the move. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to fit the field position with the return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize.
There he goes. Ripping through the defense. Into the house. Touchdown, Hurd! And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
38, Marshall, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Freeman. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to looking for the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Marshall, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Thundering Herd coming off that huge run might bring a little more thunder this time. Wants to throw on first down. Fears the pressure. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies! And they turn it into a defensive score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Turning it on! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off-play action on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working there.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive.
And here's the third interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there's some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Give him 96 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Power football with the run. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Kane. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Kane. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Hit as he throws. Pulls and fires complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving them. And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
The give as they work on that clock. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's King. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And while this game is all but decided, and they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
59. Marshall.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Williams looking for a man. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.